Hi guys, Sam from North Country Girls here with a quick hair tutorial on how to get your hair curled in 5 minutes or less. You might not think it's possible, but trust me, it is. I am the laziest person when it comes to doing my hair, but I've got this full look here in 5 minutes or less. So let me show you how I created it, what products you're going to need, and of course, I'd love to hear if this works for you. I've always started with greasy hair. I'll be real honest. This style was created when I had greasy hair and not much time to do it, and a cute guy in class, so I needed to do something with my hair. But this style has kind of evolved to just something I do quite often when I'm going out, when I'm going to class, when I'm going to work. But I hope you enjoy it, and I'm going to show you next what products you're going to need, how to achieve the style, and just some general tips. But if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I hope you enjoy the video. We'll see you in just a second. Alright guys, so let's get started. Let me show you the products we're going to need, the tools we're going to need, and then let's just jump right on into doing our hairstyle. Okay, first things first. I'm going to start with some dry shampoo. This is Baptiste Deep Dark Brown, part of their color line. It actually has some dark deposits in there, so your hair is not leaving that white tracks you normally get with any other type of dry shampoo. My favorite, purchased at Ulta. Next thing is some heat protectant spray. This is just Tresemme Platinum Strength, I believe, purchased at Target. And next thing I've got up here is my hairspray. This is Bedhead Masterpiece. It's Massive Shine Hairspray, purchased at Ulta during their breast cancer awareness product placement time. One of my better hairsprays. I enjoy this hairspray. It smells really good. Let's start with tools on here. This is my actual curling wand. You can use a curling iron. Just don't use the clamp part. Makes it a little bit easier because you're not clamping down in your hair. This one I prefer because it has a single width of part of band. There's no tapering involved in these. The ones I found that I've had with a taper slide my hair. It makes it really hard to get nice looking curls with those. So I really enjoyed this one instead, I should say. Purchased at Target. I believe this was $10 on clearance, so this was definitely a great buy. They still carry this model. This is the inch thick, so if you prefer. Next thing up is just a brush. Any old brush will do. This is an Aveda paddle brush. I swear by these brushes. I've had 2 of these brushes in the last like 15 years, so they work great with my hair type. And then the last thing here for brushes, just a teasing comb. This is a Spornet, I believe that's how you say it, Little Wonders, number 111, purchased at Ulta. Megan actually turned me on to these brushes. Really enjoyed the width of these because it really gets my hair, makes it easier to tease and comb, and the pick is very nice as well. Doesn't pull your hair like some I've experienced. And then either or, whichever type you prefer to hold your hair up. I've got an elastic here, which is one of the ones that's not supposed to crimp your hair, or a hair clip. Whichever you prefer works best with you, depends on your hair length. This of course will work on shoulder length and lower hair. Anything higher than that, you probably know how to do your hair because you can rock it, girl. I cannot rock that little short hair lately. So let's just jump onto it. First thing I'm gonna do is take my hair down and brush it out, and then let's get going here. Now, like I said in the beginning of this took me 5 to 7 minutes the first time, and I literally did it because I had 10 minutes to spare and I was going to class. I really do have greasy hair. You can see it kind of has a mind of its own, so the dry shampoo is completely necessary. Let me just shake this up here. Everyone does it differently. I prefer to do it every couple of inches, just through my crown. I don't find it completely necessary in the pulling it down to the bottom of your hair. If you do, that's absolutely fine, whatever works best for you. But get a little in there, and the directions say to spray it in and then rub it around. And that's supposed to get all the grease. Next thing I'm gonna mention is I recently got a haircut, so I have different layers now. So my ballerina buns aren't really working for me so much anymore. That's why I came up with this. I also have bangs. Those girls out there with bangs, I would say leave them out. Mine are just longer side swept ones, so I'm gonna pull them back and then just style them at the end. But if you have bangs, go ahead and leave them out. It's gonna look strange if you curl them. I mean, unless you know how to curl them, but whenever I curl my bangs, I usually end up having to pin a little bouffant on there because I messed them up. But once you get the dry shampoo worked through, I'm just gonna flip my head over here and put this up in a ponytail here. Got my elastic. Sorry, I have to look at the back of my head while I'm doing this. But this is where our paddle brush or any type of brush comes into play. I am going to make sure it's smooth. Just kind of work through all the tangles because I will be using my fingers to pull out the sections of curls in just a bit. So I want to be able to pull them out nicely. So I've got all the tangles out here, and I'm just going to put this into a high pony at the top of my head. All right. Don't need to make it very tight because you don't want to crimp. That's why I use the crimp-free ones. But I've got a high pony up here. My bangs are sticking out, so you can see if you got bangs or layers, it's going to work for you. It's not a problem. Okay, I've already actually pre-treated my hair with the strengthening spray, heat protectant, so I'm going to skip that step, but it's always a good idea if you're working with hot tools to use a protectant, so definitely think about it. Okay, next thing up is actual curling. Now, doesn't matter what direction you go, anything like that, you're going to have a nice full head of curls when you're done with this. I would say about 1/2 inch sections like so. You want to do thicker, thinner, it's up to you. The more you do, the more curls you're going to have at the end. So, got my curling wand here. Just going to wrap that around. And I usually do about 15 seconds. I count in my head. Usually I'm listening to music doing this. So, it's easy peasy, rice and cheesy. And I am going to come back to you in just a second when this is all done. A precursor before I go though is I like to not spray my hair, my curl I should say, once it's right off the hair, right off the barrel, because it tends to not work so well. But I'm going to finish my whole head, like I said, doing those kind of sections. And there's no rhyme or reason. Like I've said this before, I go in any direction. It's up to you. Whatever is most comfortable, you're going to have your arms up in the air for about 5 minutes. And just think about that when you're doing it. But we'll see you back here in just a couple seconds. All right, so as you can see, I've got some curls going on up here. I have left these little bangs out because I will leave my curling iron on and fix those as I see fit. So my hair is not quite as hot as it was when I was curling it. I'm just gonna lightly spray it with hairspray. We don't need to go crazy here because you wanna be able to run your finger through these curls to do what you'd like here. So just a couple quick mists. Okay, now next thing we're gonna do is just take it out of the hairband. Don't worry about crushing any of the curls here. They're pretty steady right now. So take it down, and this is the fun part. You get to play with your hair and fix your part or bangs however you normally would do. And I don't do a lot of running my fingers through it just yet because I like to be able to get a little bit of volume to it. So that's the other dual purpose for the dry shampoo. Just gonna take my crown here and just tease that just a smidge. So got just a little bit of oomph to it and kind of fix my bangs here. Okay, so like I said, I'm growing my hair out. I'm just gonna fluff this out just a little bit. Growing my hair out, so I've got some definite layers here. So I'm gonna leave my bangs out. Now, just gonna touch up with like a little bit of hairspray. Just to set my look. And now I can play with it just a little bit more. So you can see I've got curls that go all the way to the bottom and then all the way to the back of my hair. I'm gonna do a real quick spin so you can see. Got curls pretty much everywhere. And that took me about 7 minutes just because I was talking through most of it. But once you get it down, you should get it down to less than 5 minutes or 5 minutes or so. Just a really quick way to style your hair. You know, it's the holidays and school's gonna start again here and I'm always running late to class, but I hope you enjoyed and I hope that this works for you. Any questions, comments, please leave them below. We'll definitely try to get back to you. And thank you so much for watching me from North Country Girls. We'll see you later. Bye.